In today's video, I'll be showing you how to install a filter dryer to your condensing unit. Already completed the recovery portion or procedure, so we removed any refrigerant that was in this condensing unit. We're going to remove the schrader valves on both our high and low side. Here I have a thermal protection spray. You can see here it protects components during soldering, welding, brazing, etc. And I just want to spray my king valves. And this is just going to be a safety precaution that we'll be taking. This is why we also remove the schrader valves, because the schrader valves have a rubber gasket and the gasket will melt when you start applying the heat to either remove or to install a filter dryer. If I had a filter dryer in here, I would basically have the option of either cutting it out using my pipe cutter or torching it out. Right now we don't have one installed, so we're basically just going to cut the lines. We're going to clean the lines and then we're going to prep it for the install of our filter dryer. Just make sure that you install your dryer in the proper position. So here you can see this is the suction line, the high side, and the arrows going that way towards the wall. Or they do sell a heat pump filter dryer, and this is what's also called a reversible dryer. A lot of guys use that terminology in the field, and you can use this one if you choose to do so. Here I have my pipe cutter. I'm really just cutting this section out. You can see all this paint that was splashed on there. So when I'm cleaning the pipe, I don't have to do all that extra work. We're going to clean our pipe, and here I just prefer using the mesh sandpaper. With a lightly wet rag, I'm just cleaning the pipe, the area that we are going to need to make our connections. Remove the plastic inserts on both ends and just dry fit your pipe into your filter dryer, and now we're ready to start brazing. When you're using your torch, you want to set your oxygen to 20 and your acetylene to 5 on the tank. Heating up the pipe, basically want to just go on the sides where the connection needs to be made. I already made the connections obviously because I can't hold it at the same time. We're going to let it cool off, and then we're going to go ahead and inspect our connections. The connections, and they are completely covered. Now what we're going to do is we're going to install our schrader valves back into this condensing unit, and then we're going to pull a vacuum, and that'll just remove any contaminants that's in the system. Install your new schrader valves on both your high and your low sides. Reuse the old schrader valve, just discard it. We're ready to start the process of vacuuming the system.